So welcome, this is a video based upon transformations topic. So for this understanding the transformations topic, so first of all, we should be knowing it out the different kinds of transformations formulas so that it will be easy for us to solve this worksheet. So let me write it out all the formulas related to transformation topic. So let me create a page over here and write them all. So f of x plus d, it's going to be vertical translation by d units. In that case, x comma y plus d. Then if at all it is f of x minus d, it is vertical translation d units. This was up and this is d units down. D units down, x comma y minus d. Then f of x plus c. Then it's going to be horizontal translation left c units. In that case, x will change x minus c comma y. Then f of x minus c will become vertical horizontal translation. This also becomes horizontal translation, but right c units. In that case, it becomes x plus c comma y. Next is minus f of x. Minus f of x is nothing but what? Reflection. Reflection on x-axis. F of minus x will become reflection y-axis. Then finally, a times f of x. A times f of x will be vertical stretch. Vertical stretch. If a is greater than 1, absolute value of is a is greater than 1, and if it called as vertical compression. Vertical compression if absolute value of a lies between 0 to 1. If it lies between 0 to 1, then it is vertical compression. Same is the case. Now f of bx. In that case, it will become horizontal compression. Horizontal compression if absolute value of b is greater than 1, or horizontal stretch for absolute value of b lies between 0 to 1. So these are the formulas that all we are going to use it out for this video. Now coming to the first question, it says if a is 1 comma 0.5 and write down the new coordinates after this transformation. So it is minus 5 outside, so it becomes 1 minus 1 comma minus 4.5. 5 times multiply y value with 5, 1 comma 2.5. Then divide with 5, 1 comma 0.1. Reflection on x-axis 1 comma minus 0.5. Plus 5 is inside, so minus 4 comma 0.5. Minus 5 is inside, so you should be adding it out. So 6 comma 0.5. It is times 5, so divide by 5. So it becomes 0.2 comma 0.5. Next is divided by 5, so you should multiply with x value with 5. 5 comma 0.5, and finally minus x is inside, so it becomes minus 1 comma 0.5. This should be the answers. Same is the case, I am writing it out. So what you can do it out is you can pause the video and do yourself and check whether the answers are correct or not. So follow the rules which has been given in the beginning of this video. So answer should be this one. Pause the video, just don't copy down, try on your own and check the answers. Negative 3 comma 3 and 1 comma 3. For part B, write the coordinates. So there should be following the steps. So first step is nothing but what? F of x, which is negative 1 comma 3, then 2f of x, which is negative 1 comma 6, then 2f of x minus 3, which is 2 comma 6, and finally 2f of x minus 3 plus 4, which is going to be 2 comma 10. That's going to be the answer. Next, question number 3. F of x plus 1. X plus 1 means the entire graph is moving 1 unit up. So this is 3 over here and over here. So you will be getting it out, this particular shape of the graph. Now next one, the entire graph will come down 2 units down. So it comes over here, here, and over here. So for the same x values, y values are coming down. The entire y values are getting multiplied by 2 for the same x values. So what does that becomes? It was 2 over here, so it becomes 4. And it was minus 2 over here, it becomes minus 4. Then join them, that's going to be the graph. Next, entire y values are getting divided by 2. So it becomes half. So and over here. So join them, this is going to be the graph. Next, minus f of x means it is reflection on x-axis. So it becomes upside down over here, here, and here. So join them. This is going to be the graph. F of x plus 3. So it moves, every point moves 3 units backwards. So 1, 2, 3. Then same is the case. 1, 2, 3. And this is a point, and same is the way it becomes over here. So the total graph is moving 3 units backwards. The total graph will be moving 3 units forward. Over here, and over here. This is going to be the graph. Now the x values are getting divided by 3. So the y values will remain the same. 6 becomes 2, 3 becomes 1, and minus 3 becomes minus 1. So the y values will remain the same, but the x values are dividing by 3. Again, the y values will remain the same. X values gets multiplied by 2. So 6 becomes 12, 3 becomes 6, and negative 3 becomes negative 6. Minus x, f of minus x. Minus is inside, so it is reflection on x-axis, y-axis. It is reflection on y-axis. The left side point becomes right side point, and right side point becomes left side point. So this is going to be the shape. Next, question number 4. Write down this one. Describe similarly the sequence of transformations. So first of all, what am I going to do? Negative f of x, which is nothing but what? Reflection in x-axis. Then negative f of x minus 2. So it becomes horizontal translation 2 units right. Then minus f of x minus 2 plus 5. So what am I going to do? Vertical translation 5 units up. Next one, minus f of x, reflection x-axis. Then minus 3f of x, it is vertical stretch with scale factor 3. Then minus 3 of f of x plus 2, so horizontal translation 2 units left. Then minus 3 of x plus 2 minus 1, vertical translation 1 unit down. Next one, what I will do? First, f of 2x. F of 2x, what do I do? Horizontal stretch with scale factor 1 upon 2. Then f of 2x minus 10, it will be horizontal translation 10 units right. Now you can see that Both these questions are same, so I can copy the answer for the part D also. It is going to be the same. Question number 5. Draw the graph. Now 2f of x. What does it mean 2f of x? Every y value is being increased by 2. So this becomes 1 comma 2. 2 comma 0 will remain the same. 3 comma minus 2. 4 comma minus 2. So this is going to be the answer. F of x minus 3. So all the x values will move 3 units, but y values will remain the same. So 0 comma 0 will become 3 comma 0, 2 comma 0 will become 5 comma 0, and 1 comma 1 will become 4 comma 1, and minus 6 comma minus 2, and 7 comma minus 2. So the total graph is moving 3 units right side. The point 3 comma minus 1 on the graph is on the graph f. The point A is a corresponding point on minus f of x plus 1. Find the coordinates of A prime. Minus f of x. Minus f of x means it is reflection on x-axis. So it becomes 3 comma positive 1. So which first this is for minus f of x. Next is minus f of x plus 1. So 1 unit up. So 3 comma 1 plus 1 is becomes 2. 3 comma 2 is going to be the A prime. Question number 6. The following diagram shows f of x. Consider the 5 graphs of this one. Then which of the following graph f of x plus 2. So the total graph should be moving minus 2 units. So it's going to be this one. This is f of x plus 2. Total graph moved 2 units to the right. Minus f of x. Minus f of x means reflection on x-axis. So it should become upside down. Which is upside down? This one. So minus f of x. Then f of minus x. So it is reflection on y-axis. Left side graph become right side graph become left side. So therefore this is f of minus x. Then write down the expression for the remaining two graphs. So for this part you can see that the entire graph has moved 2 units up. So this is f of x plus 2. Whereas this one has moved 2 units right. So f of x minus 2. So f of x plus 2. This is for B, and f of x minus 2. This is for E. Question number 7. The graph of the function y equal to f of x lies between 0 to 4. Write down the value of f of 1. F of 1 can be written as 1. F of 3 is nothing but what? 0.5. On the diagrams, 3f of minus x. 3f of minus x. So first of all, f of minus x. F of minus x means nothing but what? Reflection on y-axis. So when I do the reflection on y-axis, what should I be getting? I should be getting it out in this way. Till minus 2, then till minus 4. But now what is happening? 3 times of this one. So every value will be multiplied by 3. So the graph becomes from over here and over here. This is the blue color graph. Now f of 2x means the x values are getting divided by 2. So previously 0 comma 1 will continue to a 0 comma 1, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 1 becomes, this was 2 comma 1 becomes 1 comma 2, and 4 comma 0 becomes 2 comma 0. So this is going to be the graph. So basically the points, if at all I write the points, it will be easy. 0 comma 1 continues to remain as 0 comma 1, 2 comma 1 becomes 1 comma 1, and 4 comma 0 becomes 2 comma 0. Those are the points. Now what is the domain and the range? So when you are doing 3f of minus x, remember 3f of minus x, what's happening is f of minus x means nothing but what? It is reflection on y-axis. So obviously the values will interchange. So minus 4x and 0. Now when you are doing reflection on y-axis, the range will not, what it says, change, but we are multiplying by 3. So the range also will get multiplied by 3, 0 to 3. F of 2x. So the domain is getting divided by 2. So it becomes x lies between 0 to 2. And the range does not changes. In this case, only the x values are changing. Y values will not change. So 0 to 1. Question number 8. The diagram shows below the graph of the function f of x equals to x lies between minus 2 to 4. Then h of x equals to f of minus x. Sketch the graph of h on the grid below. Minus x means nothing but what it is, reflection on y-axis. Left side graph becomes right side and right side graph becomes left side. So it becomes in this way. I'm drawing it out. It goes up to 2. So this time it should go up to minus 2 and it goes up to 4, 4, minus 4, 4. This is going to be the answer. G of x equals to half of f of x minus 1. The point a3, 2 lies on the graph f is transformed to the point P on the graph G. Find the coordinates of G. So first of all, half f of x. Half f of x means 3, 2 becomes 3, 1. Now it is half f of x minus 1. So 3, 1 becomes 4, 1. So my final answer is 4, 1. Question number 9. Consider the graph f as shown below. On the same grid, sketch the graph f of minus x. F of minus x means reflection on y-axis. Over here and up to 3 and 3. This is f of minus x. The following 4 diagram shows the images of f of different transformations. Then complete the 1. Horizontal stretch with a scale factor 1.5. Horizontal stretch with a scale factor 1.5. So all the x values are becoming 1.5 times of that one. So it's going to be alphabet C. Moves 1 unit up. Which is moving 1 unit up? D. So alphabet D. Give a full geometric description of the transformation in the diagram A. What is happening to A? So you can see that I take this point. What is happening to that point? It came up to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, then it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then 1, 2. So it came, or the translation 6 units left and 2 units down. 6 units left and 2 units down. Question number 10. This is by GDC. Find the coordinates of a maximum point. When you find it out from GDC, it should be 1 minus 1 comma 1.66, and B value will be negative 3 comma negative 9. That's going to be B value. Image of B after reflection on y-axis. So y-axis it becomes negative 3 comma negative 9. Part 2, image of B translation by 2 units in x direction. So it is negative 3 comma negative 9, then 2 units in the x direction, minus 2 units in the x direction. So minus 2 units in the x direction becomes 3 minus 2 will become 1, and 5 units in the y direction. So let me write it out over here. 3 minus 2 comma minus 9 plus 5. So what is my answer? 1 comma negative 4. Next one is reflection on x-axis. So 3 comma negative 9 will become 3 comma 9 and scale factor of 1 upon 2. So my final answer is 3 upon 2 comma 9.